start. Okay, hi everybody,
Hey.
It's Dara, and I'm here with Jenna on the moon.
Yes.
That's her Instagram handle. And as you guys may know, I am in Rome. As far as astrogeography goes, I'm on my Neptune line, which many of you know that it's been like somewhat dark, and I've been somewhat tumbled, and I've been like, there's been mystery, and it's been somewhat lonely, and it was confusing, and I just couldn't see clearly. And when I decided to surrender into the Neptune energy and not try to push and get things done or be seen or get my work done, or I just kind of floated, we ended up connecting. Now she's a traveler, and she is based in Chicago at the moment, and we're friends on Instagram.
Yes. Yeah. So we were friends on Instagram, and I'd been following Dara for a while and like loved everything.
And you did the astrogeography.
Yes, I did the astrogeography course, and I've got tons of lines ending through. Remember, we looked at it last night, and it was just like
a lot going on.
A lot going on.
There's a lot going on here for you. Yeah.
So I had messaged Dara, and we were trying to hang out, but like a message didn't get read, and I don't even know.
Like I would see a message from you, and we're like, yeah, we're going to connect. And then I didn't hear from her the next morning, or so I thought. And I thought I was going to meet her. I had a feeling I was just going to meet you.
Yeah, that morning I was like, I'm going to run into her for sure.
We weren't really worried about it. Yeah, I just was like, oh, I didn't hear from her. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we still have a couple days, and then I went to go get my hair done, and something at that moment in time, when I turned a certain corner on the way to go home, I just happened to be walking by Vino e Olio, and I walk past, and all of a sudden I hear Dara, and out this beautiful wooden door is this beautiful young woman, like Dara, and I was like, Jenna, and I just went in, and they were sitting at a beautiful little wooden table, and there's wine bottles around, and Kevin, her boyfriend, is there, and I just sit down with them, and we had the most lovely time.
Yeah, it was so cool. It just like, I couldn't believe it when I saw her walking by too, because we had wandered for like an hour, as you do in Rome, because it's impossible to find anything. Yeah. And we almost gave up going there, but we're like, no, we should really go. We should find it. And so we sat down, and 10 minutes later.
Yeah, and so here's what happens, like on a Neptune line, you think you're just like wandering around floating, but the beauty of Neptune is that there's magic to be found. It's like Neptune is the god of the sea, and you're under the sea, and sometimes it's dark and you can't see and it's murky, and then all of a sudden you see a treasure, like a pearl, or a treasure chest with gold coming out of it. That's what I was like, this is the magic. I was like, I met them, this is the magic I needed, thank you. And so I just kept sitting there going, this is so magic. And then Kevin said, he doesn't know of me really. He like doesn't follow my Instagram. He just heard you. He heard when you were studying the astrogeography course, and he was a little interested. We found out he was more interested. Than we knew. But that night before we met, he said, I had a dream, and on a storefront in big letters it said Dara. Like he had a dream, and then we met. The next day.
Right. He told me about that dream when we were like wandering the street. I'm like, what? Like that's not like you at all. Or why didn't you tell me? Like
it's so prophetic.
So funny.
He's having a lot of dreams here. He's on his moon IC line, so it's making him much more sensitive and in touch with his needs and in touch with his internal life. That's what the moon does. And yours have too many to mention, but you've got a lot, and they're good. And as far as I know for Jenna, I'm like, Jenna, you're going to be good wherever you go, and you're just going to know what you're headed into, because she's a traveler and she needs to travel, and that's going to come out in my life direction course that's coming up soon, which we talked about her life direction, and we got to get excited about that. So you're a traveler. So astrogeography, what everybody needs to know is that nothing's really scary. It's just going to be different, and there's going to be different nutrients. Like I'm getting a lot of beauty on Neptune. It was not the easiest for me. It makes me a little more scattered. I can't really, but there's beauty and magic. And so Jenna and Kevin represent that. So then we missed messages again, right? And where were we?
Yeah, where was the next time? Yeah,
we ran into each other 3 or 4 times in Rome, like in the city. We're like, oh hey,
like walk into a random cafe, and Kevin, my boyfriend, was like, guess who's behind you? I'm like, no way. Of course.
It's so funny. So then we roamed around Rome together, and we had giggles and fun. And then I was switching Airbnbs, and as soon as I got into this Airbnb, I'm like, goody, my friends get to come over. And so we had so much fun yesterday. But that happened because...
Yeah, Kevin and I were grabbing like a quick bite to eat, and we picked this random restaurant. It's the only restaurant down this little alleyway, and there's like 2 tables, and I hear Dara's voice, and I'm just like whip my head, of course, around, and like, there she is.
And I was like, are we friends? And yeah, so then we hung out, and we picked up some goodies, and we had a little party here, and I wish they were staying because it's just been like such a blessing.
Yeah, it's so easy, just like,
I
don't know.
It's like home.
Like I've known you forever.
Right, and when we got out of dinner last night, I was like, wait, where are we? Like, we're in Rome, but we could have been anywhere.
Yeah, like you're in a vortex or something.
Mm-hmm. So the astrogeography is fun. There's the blessings and there's the hard times of any planetary line, right? Like there could be too much Jupiter if you are not prepared for it, or there could be too much Venus, and you might just be sitting around eating bonbons. Like it's always good to taste the different energies. We were laughing because I was telling them that in Tel Aviv I have Saturn and Pluto, and they're like, go!
Yeah, I'm so curious to see what will happen there. Like,
mm-hmm.
it would be really interesting.
Yeah,
but
it's going to be. Anyway, and then the next thing is that when we were having that little wine meeting the first day, I was like, it was when I had decided that I need to at least make a plan to leave the Neptune line, at least have some date. And I was like, because I was having a hard time, like I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely hard. Before I met Jen, I was like, I think I gotta go. And I was like, do I go? I need Jupiter energy, and I'm not going home. I think I'll go to like Ireland, Galway, Dublin, then Galway. How do you pronounce it? Galway. And then Lisbon. They both are like in line. Galway and Lisbon are on the same. They're just about 400 miles from my Jupiter midheaven line, which is expansiveness to your community. So the midheaven means that Jupiter is expressing itself in how people will treat you, and it's a wonderful line. Let's say I want to let everyone know what I'm doing. It will be expansive and wonderful. So I thought I need to get to a Jupiter line, and I was about to book Dublin. And then I was like, let me just get out of the house. I got to just get out of the house. And on my way walking to wherever we did run into each other, I was like, oh, Lisbon. Actually, I think I need warm weather. I think I need the sun along with the Jupiter line. Yeah. And so when I said, where are you going next? And you said Portugal.
Yeah. So tomorrow I head to Portugal and
she's teaching yoga at a beautiful retreat. And she's going to be gone a month. I have a feeling we're going to maybe meet up.
Probably be there.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going to maybe meet up in Portugal. I will drive your way. So it's just magical when you open yourself up. What do you have to say about your astrogeography and how you feel and all that?
Oh, man. Well, I think it makes a lot of sense when we looked at my chart and saw all of the things running through Europe, because I've traveled a lot of different places, but nowhere have I felt so comfortable. And everywhere I go, I'm like, oh, this feels like home, or like it feels like lessons, and it feels like expansive, and
you definitely have Jupiter here.
Yeah.
I think you have Jupiter descending.
I think so.
Yeah, that's one of the best lines.
Yeah. It just like I don't even know how to explain it.
People want to help you. I mean, I did a session yesterday. I was like, I have to help you. Remember? I was like, I have to. That's Jupiter descending. That's people wanting to. It's you putting out the beautiful joy and Sagittarius Jupiter energy that you are, and then I feel it, another person close to you, and I just want to give back to you. Yeah. So I was like, let's discuss. Let's help you. Let's figure out your direction. And so that's so Jupiter. You have some other ones. I can't remember exactly what they are. Do you remember what they are?
That was like a crossing, and what was it?
You had like
Neptune and Uranus crossing.
Yes, you did. You had Neptune and Uranus, which is like dreamy and magic can happen, and you have Uranus, which is surprises. I forget which angle it was on.
I don't remember.
I think midheaven.
I don't know.
It was a lot of exciting, benefic energies.
Yeah, like it feels like good things are coming. Like a lot of lessons.
Yeah, and she's a traveler. I mean, you went to India, I went to India alone, you went to India alone.
And we're going to India together.
And we're going to go to India together. And she navigates herself like, you went to 3 different cities in India.
Yeah. That was not easy.
And navigating. I'm like, we're going to do it different next time. But I can see us doing that. Absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah.
I would just say if you are interested in astrogeography or there's some lines that you're curious about, like go try it out, see what happens, and
learn your astrogeography in the course. It's an easy, palatable way to learn it, and it's easy, trust me. And then you can test it out, right? Like go and see how it feels. It's an experiment.
It's so cool, and just these synchronicities and amazing things happen when you travel. So it's like I don't think we can even explain the magic or like the weirdness of these events. Yeah. But when you're traveling, I think the world gets actually smaller and just magic happens.
It's so true. It's so true. I mean, we were hanging out here like the best of oldest friends, just lounging on the sofa, like giggling, and I'm just lying there like I'm so Neptune. I'm like, you don't know how I am in California. I am hopping and popping and doing stuff, and here I'm just like, wine, please. And it was laughter, and it was silly, and we had pasta, and I'm really excited that I found that fruit market. So now I can eat some fruit and vegetables. It was like, wow, something took over Italy. Those statements when in Rome.
Yes,
When in Rome.
So you've got to, but
anyway, I'm going to let you go because I know you're going to the Vatican, and then you're planning to go to Portugal tomorrow, and we're going to stay in touch so we can see each other. That would be so much fun, right?
No, I'm so excited.
I hope you'll have, do you have a visiting day there? Do you have like a...
Yeah, well, just come whenever.
I can come and see you and hug you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you guys, I just wanted to share Jenna. I just needed to share her. She's so lovely. So we'll stay tuned for what you're up to.
Yes, I can't wait.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.